How will we be marked present? Another voice asked from the crowd. I want all of you downstairs until further notice. We need statements. You'll be excused from whatever classes are missed, the dean says. He looks stressed out at this point. This day is going to be long and it is just getting started. We all start to walk toward the basement. In the basement of our school was the dean's office. There are 4 deans and a principal because the school was so large. The library was also there. Everyone to the library, Tommy shouts from behind us. Half these niggas can't read. They don't know where the library is, Damien says. I start laughing quietly. We get downstairs to the library, which is huge. Find a seat, ladies and gentlemen. Find a seat, Tommy yells. Jules, Damien, and I sit at a table closer to the back of the library. How long do you think we're going to be here? I ask. Who cares? We're being excused for these untamed niggas acting up, Damien says. Your brightness, what Tony be saying about me when it's just y'all? Jules asks. Nothing. Nothing? Brightness, stop playing with me, please. I shrug at him. Tony does like Jules, but that's not my place to tell him anything. Jules tried to find different ways of asking me the same question about Tony, which got him nowhere. NYPD is going around to each table to find out what happened along with the dean. They get to our table. Just my luck. The same officers as before. Oh, great, I mumble. Well, look who we have here. Miss Summer Rayne Williams. Why are you wherever trouble is? He asks. I look at him, but I don't say anything. Did you see anything, Miss Williams? No. Of course you didn't. And you gentlemen are? He looks at Damien and Jules. The dean steps in. This is Damien Alexander and Jules Torres. The officer starts writing in his notepad. Saw anything? Nah, they say almost in unison. Think about if it were you. You'd want your fellow students to speak up, wouldn't you? None of us answer him and barely look in his direction. I hope if you ever need help one day, you get it, the officer says as they move on to the next table. We were stuck in the library until lunchtime. No one knows why, we just couldn't leave. They stopped questioning everyone because no one was talking. They still made us wait. Maybe they thought making us sit would make us speak. The beef between these crews definitely wasn't dying down. And you think I'm gonna help y'all? Nope. Not my business. I'm not getting into it. The dean finally started to dismiss us table by table, and it was our lunch period. No one leaves for lunch today, the dean says as we walk out. You gotta be fucking kidding me, I hear come from the crowd. It was my thoughts exactly. We get to our usual spot in the hallway, and Tony looks confused. The fuck y'all been? Brightness blinded us and we were at the nurse, Damien says. I start laughing and explain to Tony what happened. I missed you, Jules says while he smiles and runs his finger down Tony's arm. She moves her arm and rolls her eyes. Damn, I should have been with y'all. I could have missed all my morning classes. Not like you need help missing classes, Damien says. Shut up! We all start laughing. By the time I got home, I was so hungry I felt like I could throw up. When I walked in the door, my mother was in the kitchen, which is directly across from the door to my apartment. What's wrong with you? She asked. Just hungry. You look like you're about to throw up. I'm not. I keep walking toward my room. Your ass better not be pregnant, I hear her shout towards my room. I just shake my head. That's the last thing on my mind. My mother is so paranoid because of her getting pregnant at 14. She thinks I'm going to do the same thing. Next thing I know, my mother opens the room door. Your school called today to let me know why you missed class. Yeah, there was a fight. You told them what you saw. I didn't see anything. She looks at me as if she doesn't believe me. They also told me an officer spoke to you about another incident. Yeah. Why you didn't tell me? I didn't think it was important. You're a minor. It's always important. You told them what you know? I don't know anything. They're fishing for answers. She stands quiet for a few seconds and then walks away. I guess the school is desperate to know what happened, thinking our parents can drag it out of us. My mother shouts my name for the phone. I didn't even hear it ring. Hello? Bitch. This girl has lost her mind, Kiana says. Who? Who else? Claudia, I question. Yep. So she's talking to some nigga in our small ass school. Like, small ass school. Wait, wasn't she just head over heels for Evan? I questioned, sounding confused. Exactly why I said she lost her mind. And then his baby's cousin goes there or something? Yeah, but Crystal told her he told Tiffany he ended things with her. So now the nigga in y'all school is so Crystal tells Tiffany? That's what I said. She talking about she's over it, they could be whatever. We'll see. You going there this weekend, I asked. I'll go if you go. Shit, I was gonna say I'll go if you go. We both start laughing. I guess we could go. This woman in here talking about I better not be pregnant because I'm hungry. I could use some time away from this house. You know you could always come here. Yeah, I know. We talk a little more and hang up. I get started on my homework and stay in my room as much as I can. Thankfully, the rest of the week went by quickly. Not being able to cut class was harder than I thought. My mother was starting to fall back on checking so much if I went to class. She was actually calling the dean daily to check my attendance in each class. I found out because the dean told me my mom hadn't called him in a few days and that she must trust me again and don't ruin it. Friday was a half day. Something about a faculty meeting, so I was home pretty early. I packed my stuff and waited for Kiana to get to my house. Claudia decided to stay home. She didn't feel like traveling that far for half a day. Sharif was home, but acting a little strange, like he was worried about something. Maybe he and my mother were arguing. I didn't pay it much mind. He hands me a handful of money before Kiana and I head out the door. You meant to give me this much? I asked. Huh? He looks at what he put in his hand. Oh, it's fine. Have fun this weekend. You okay? Yeah, some stuff going on at my job has me worried. The phone rings just as I'm about to walk toward the door. I check the caller ID and it's my dad. Hey, Daddy. Pretty bold of you to answer if you're cutting. Not that stupid. I had a half a day and I haven't cut class. Good answer. Sharif there, honey. Yeah, he's here. Hold on. I'm going to Claudia's house, so I love you. Going to see that damn boy? No, going to see my friend. Yeah, tell your father anything to keep your boyfriend alive a little longer. We start laughing and I give Sharif the phone. Kiana and I leave for our first bus to Claudia's house. Yo, your father really let Tavia live. I start laughing. I'm honestly shocked myself. And he didn't tell my mother. Can you imagine if he did? She starts. I cut her off. No, don't even speak that into existence. She duct taped me to the wall whenever I wasn't in school. We start laughing. The ride to Claudia's was fast since it was early in the day. As we get off the bus, we see Evan by himself going into the pizza shop. And he almost looks like he saw a ghost. He says, "What's up?" but keeps it moving. That was strange, I say. Yeah, but who knows what's going on with him? That's true. We get around the corner and Davion is walking toward us with Sinner. What's good, y'all? Sinner says. Davion head nods at us. Summer, you don't have no more friends? Friends for what? The basement. Shut up, Day. Nah, I meant that respectfully. I'm tired of being a hoe. All this chocolate needs to be for one girl, though. Don't pay this hoe ass nigga no mind. He got a clinic scare is all. Sinner says as he talks. You can see his gold grill. Shit not funny, Davion says. What you got? I ask. I better not have nothing. I'm going to get my results. You scared? Shut up, Summer, he says and starts laughing. I was being serious, but now he makes me laugh too. I'm a G. I don't fucking cry. This nigga was damn near crying, Sinner says. We all start laughing harder. Even Davion had to laugh. I'm gonna shoot up her house and her block if I got something. Her block? Kiana asked. Yeah, niggas seen me slide through. Nobody says shit. You say that as if it makes sense. Like, you believe it, Kiana says. He do, Sinner says. Y'all clowning me and shit? Let me go find out if I'm out here with barbecue dick. Barbecue dick? Kiana questions. Burnt! We all start laughing so hard. We keep walking to Claudia's house. When we get there, she opens the door and is on the phone and waves to us to come in but motions for us to be quiet. Yeah, so when did you start liking me? She says into the phone, then mouths to us that we could go upstairs. I look at Kiana confused and she rolls her eyes. We get into Claudia's room and put our bags down. A few minutes later, Claudia comes into the room smiling. Summer, I fucking missed you. I gotta put you on. Unless Key already did. Put me on to what? You told her. Claudia questions Kiana. No, that's your business to tell. Okay, so there's this boy at my school, James, I'm talking to. What happened with Evan? Girl, I don't know. I don't have time for his shit. He has a Tiffany and a baby. When I see him, that's it. I'm not wrapped up no more. I look at her in a confused manner. Why the face? That's what y'all told me, right? You're doing this to get back at him? A little bit. I hope Crystal does tell Tiffany and she tells him. I knew that's why you was doing this shit, Kiana snaps at her. Why does it matter? Claudia questions. Because James is in the middle of your dumbass drama for nothing. He's innocent and probably likes your stupid ass for real. I like James, Kiana. No, you like fucking attention. Welp, this has become awkward as hell. Don't be jealous, Claudia says and flips her hair. Kiana starts laughing. Bitch, please. Okay, let's get food, I interrupt. Shut up, Summer. Let her finish, Claudia says. No, y'all shut up, I say before Kiana can reply. She looks like she was about to say some shit that may not be fixable. Y'all keep telling me don't wrap myself up. I get someone else and y'all yelling at me again. She kind of sulks. No one yelled at you, stupid, Kiana says. I think what Key is trying to say is no one raised their voice. I fake a smile to make them laugh. Claudia laughs a little and Kiana is fighting laughing at me. Nah, but seriously, you be so extreme. Just relax. If you like James, like him. I want to like him. I don't want to be crying about Evan. Y'all be chilling, not crying, and these niggas be up your ass. She has tears in her eyes. Are you pregnant again? You real emotional. Kiana asks. Shut up, Key, she says, laughing through crying. Ayana bursts through the door in the perfect time. What are you bitches doing? I'm trying to get some food, I say. As usual. You think you'd be fat or thick the way you eat. I'm mentally thick. Everyone starts laughing and thankfully the mood is lightened in the room. After about 5 minutes pass, I redirect the conversation back to my stomach. Can we get sandwiches or something? I am gonna die of hunger. Claudia rolls her eyes playfully. Let's get this fat ass some food, Ayana says in a playful tone. I smile. We all head downstairs, out the door, and start walking toward the store. We turn the corner and Tavior is on his steps. He looks shocked but happy. I knew the sun was shining bright for a reason. My baby came to see me. She didn't tell me she was coming through. So, was it really for you? Annoying? Ayana says. Shut up before you lose your privileges, he says back. I hate all of you. Ayana rolls her eyes. Why you didn't tell me you was coming? Why do I need to announce myself? You don't. He steps off the stoop to hug me. I don't say anything else. I just leave it be. I want to see you later. I'm going to Jersey real quick. I should be back in a few hours. I nod my head. If Claudia isn't seeing Evan or is bothered by me seeing Tay, I won't go. We talk for a minute more and we keep walking. So now you're gonna be mad if we see our niggas because you mad at yours? Kiana asked. Mad at her nigga? Ayana questioned, sounding confused. Yeah, I got a little school boo not getting wrapped up. I'm not sure at this point if she's trying to convince us or herself about this school nigga, but okay. We could all go or y'all could go. I don't care. Who is this school boo? Evan will flip his shit. He can't. He has a baby and a Tiffany, Claudia says in a sassy tone. You didn't care before, but okay. Claudia rolls her eyes. We get to the Chinese spot and order our food. I walk into the corner store to get some chips and cookies. I see Christian at the sandwich counter. He looks like he saw a ghost. I walk by him like I don't know him. I mean, I don't, but you get it. I notice he looks nervous. All we need is for Tavia to walk into this store, especially if he still thinks he has something to prove. Kiana walks into the store extra loud. Summer, summer, summertime. I see Christian keeps looking at the door. Justin and Saint walk into the store. They see Christian, but they don't say anything. Justin goes and talks to Kiana. Saint speaks to me for a bit, and then they walk out. Kiana and I pay for our stuff, and we leave. You could see the relief on Christian's face. I wouldn't let Tavia bother him anyway. The point was made. We don't need to drag it out.